G'day guys, we just thought we'd do a lap of the Mount Panorama circuit in the lead up to the Liquid Moly Bathurst 12 hour. Of course only a week away now, and around about this time in a week we'll see the GT cars out for their qualifying session. Terry and Brian Nightingale. Brian, how you going, mate?
Good, thank you.
Thought we'd do a lap anyway, and it's a beautiful day out there today. It's about 36 degrees, so nice and warm. Of course, you can see the circuit here where they've just done all the resealing. The track looks absolutely fantastic at the moment, and the council have been putting in a lot of work to get the track up to scratch, haven't they, Brian?
Certainly have put a lot of effort into it, and it's never looked better.
Let's talk us through Hill Corner here, Brian. We know you had a moment here in the 1984 Bathurst 1000, of course, where you ended up in the sand trap.
Rather not talk about it.
Okay, moving on. So we head up Mountain Street here. You can see over to the left they started to put up all the marquee tents for all the support categories.
There, yeah, it's a building site we call that now. And the gates are locked anyway, so that'll keep everyone out.
It certainly will. So a lot of talk around the resealing of the circuit and the fact that we might actually see the outright lap record go.
Yes, we certainly may do, and as I said a moment ago, it's going to be so hot as it has been. May slow that up a little bit, however. First hour of the race, when they start at 6:15, while they're getting low on their first load of fuel, it might be the best time for them to set a lap record, I think.
Now, of course, 60 kilometres the speed limit here at Mount Panorama. It is an open public road when there's not motor racing going on up here, so we have to make sure we stick to that, because the local police are very strict about that, and they certainly come up here and patrol the area.
And you, of course, are very, very good. You never exceed that limit, do you?
Well, currently we're sitting on 53 kilometres per hour, Brian.
Griffin's Bend, named after Mayor Griffin, who in 1938 was the mayor of Bathurst, and he was the mover and shaker involved in getting Mount Panorama up and going.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of races lost there at Griffin's Bend as well. Of course, it's the first corner that a lot of the cars will come out of after their first pad change, and you've got to remember to pump the brake. We've seen some big names end up in that wall.
You certainly have a lot, and I think it's a bit careless that they don't pump the brake, to be honest.
It is.
Particularly named drivers who have more experience.
Through the cutting here, and another part of the circuit that is quite difficult, especially when there's people riding their push bikes around the circuit. A little bit like Tour de France there, he certainly can.
Wouldn't Mark Renshaw, I promise you. He's a great motor racing fan.
He certainly is.
Just where Johnson had the collision with the rock, right there.
There's our mate Mark Taylor. He's been up there for a while. He's getting a pretty good tan on the top of that top of that bridge thing.
Very good view too. That's where KB rolled the Channel 9 Camaro, which turned to the Channel 6 one.
So this part here, this is what I'm looking forward to the most, I think. You know, for myself doing my first race laps up here is coming over Reed Park. Absolutely full noise. I think that'll be great fun, especially with 38 HQs and I think 15 Geminis all around us. It's going to be pretty interesting.
It will be. You don't try to be a hero too early though.
So this is the thing as well with the GT race. Of course, there's going to be plenty of traffic as well, and as you can see, there's not a lot of runoff areas. So if you make a mistake up here, your race will be over very, very quickly.
It invariably happens with the HQs, so let's hope it doesn't this year. But hope they read the riot act to everyone, you included, about not being too stupid and using your brains a bit, not your foot.
So probably the most scariest part of the circuit here, I'd imagine, is coming over Skyline. Some of these GT cars will be doing well in excess of 180 kilometres per hour over that crest, so certainly a good spectacle for the spectators to sit up there next to the Castrol Tower and watch the cars come over the hill.
Yeah, get a lot of people there, but it's certainly a good place to watch. The Dipper also used to be good too. They put that sign up and you can't see over the top of it.
Yeah, that's true. That was a very popular point for spectators to watch the hill climbs that the Bathurst Car Club have up here, but unfortunately now you can't see it.
True. Speed TV. What's that sign? Well, the sign riders are putting up all the final bits and pieces around the track as we speak too.
And as you can see, the walls are actually quite dirty down the bottom, because with the resealing, unfortunately what happens is all the residue off the tarmac actually flicks up and gets all over the walls. So good thing is though, all the walls will be repainted and the truck will look fantastic come the 12 hour on Friday.
Yeah, they want to hope it doesn't rain, though. They're going to run out of time pretty quick.
Yeah, well, there's still a fair bit of work to be done up here at the circuit. So you can see the concrete inserts that they put in some of these walls here to block the driveways off are actually ready to go in.
There's a new sign across the track there, Jim Beams, 0 sugar.
It's coming that time of the day too, or it wouldn't be bad having a cold one, I think.
Not yet for a while. Thank you. Now going over this hump up here, make sure you're not doing any more than 60 kilometres per hour. That's where the police hit.
Yes, that is correct, Brian. Thank you for the information.
You watch the speedo, that's what you do.
This is where we saw a couple of years ago the Mosler, in the first couple of hours of the race, had a tyre blowout here and went heavily into the wall, and the actual windscreen from the vehicle ended up the top of the telegraph pole. So that was interesting. And every 12-hour year we've seen something quite bizarre happen, and it makes you wonder what 2014 is going to bring to that.
Bet your life there'll be something out of the ordinary. This wouldn't be Bathurst without it. I mean, they had the tree blocked the track up there one year, and the tree came down. That was unheard of before, but last year they had that huge storm right near the end of the race. So it changed a lot of positions in the event. Luckily they won't even come at them.
No. Well, you never know what might happen actually. Here's this new wall that's been recently put in the last 12 months here to the left as well. And I don't think the 12-hour cars have actually been on the circuit with that configuration there, so
looking to see if there's any action taking place in the village side.
3 Murray's Corner. Oh, better put my blinker on. Old mate sitting there in a VF. Nice looking car, those. Well, that was a lap of me out Panorama, guys, and we hope you enjoyed it. Just to give you a bit of an update on how the track looks and how preparations are coming along for the Liquimolly Bathurst 12 hour in a week's time. So, yeah, we'll be going now. Hooroo.